It starts with Robert Menzies, founder of the Liberal Party, longest-serving Prime Minister in Australian history, blue-green 1-1 with trample, great commander for a Simic ramp deck, rose to power stoking fears about communist invasion. He didn't actually say that quote. But what if he did? But then he retired and was replaced by his treasurer, the deputy leader of the Liberal Party, your friend and mine, Harold Holt, mono blue, completely and utterly useless. And I am not saying here that the Harold Holt card exiles itself. What I am saying is if you do play this card and it does exile itself, you're not going to get a lot of sympathy if you flip the table and say, what an unforeseeable tragedy. Let's respect his memory by not having any formal investigation into how this happened. His favorite song would be the party rock anthem by LMFAO, and he did say that quote. Those were his last words. Under Holt's lack of leadership, the Conservative coalition fractured into two camps based on whether or not we should do free trade or regulate the economy to protect domestic production. Leader of the free trade camp is Billy Big Ears McMahon. He did not say that quote, but it is true. He's a lying, cheating, stealing little freak with a weird history with horses. If you know, you know. And his favorite song is Firework by Katy Perry and also Chandelier by Sia. He thinks that they're the same song. He doesn't know that it's two separate songs. Everybody hates McMahon except for a few gremlins in the press, such as Maxwell Newton. Newton is weirdly a key player in Ronald Reagan's rise to power. He didn't say that quote, but again, it did happen. He's a weird libertarian freak who campaigned to decriminalize tax evasion and then fled Australia with a with a tax debt in the multiple tens of millions, which he got away with. He never paid it back. Most of what I know about him comes from a biography written by his daughter, who I have included here solely so you can see how much she looks exactly like Jane Lynch. Oh, and Maxwell Newton's favorite song is I Love It by Charlie XCX. He doesn't know any of the words. He also doesn't know who Charlie XCX is. He calls it the KFC song. On the protectionist side, you have the leader of the Country Party, the minor party in the coalition. He's the deputy prime minister. He's the minister for trade. He oversaw Japan overtaking the UK as Australia's top trading partner. When he was 80 years old and sick in hospital, he just woke up one day and said, I'm not eating anymore. And that's how he died. And as for that quote, he did say that to Billy McMahon in an argument about margarine quotas. His favorite song is the entirety of Harvest Moon by Neil Young, the whole album and You Can't Talk. Everybody loves McEwen, but his policies are decreasingly popular. The only real support he has is from media baron Rupert Murdoch, which is, this is just Emrakul. I don't think Murdoch listens to music, but I do think that in his head constantly One-Winged Angel, Sephiroth's theme from Final Fantasy VII is playing over and over again, even when he's eating breakfast. After Holt disappears, there's a leadership dispute, but because McEwen's +1/-1 effect completely wipes out McMahon's 0-1 stat line, McMahon's bid for leadership is vetoed, and the Liberals are sent into such a scramble that they end up making a senator prime minister, which has never happened before or since. I don't quite know what the Senate does, so he is colorless and he has banding, because just like the Senate, I don't quite know what banding does. Who's he banding with? No one knows. Anyway, that's part 1 of 2. If you want to hear John Gorton's favorite song, stick around. I love you.